Let's use Google Classroom to create an online learning platform with your students to support collaborative learning environment and to distribute material to them and create ways where you can give them more feedback, you can display student work more easily with the class, etc. So Google Classroom. Now this can be similar to ManageBack or other online platforms you're using. Okay, so to find Google Classroom, it's just part of the Google apps. So you can simply click on all your tools and go down to Classroom. Now if you don't have it, talk to your IT person. The school should have access, it just might need to be activated. So Google Classroom. All right, so once you go in, or you can type in, let's see my notes for this session. You can type in Google Classroom. So that's the best way to get the students to go and find it. You say type in Google Classroom and then find it. Google Classroom. Okay, so here we go, Google Classroom. All right, so once you get there, you'll have a plus. This is the key for you and the students. For you, you want to create a class. For students, they'll join the class. Just opens up the same. All right, so you're going to create a class. Here's some I've created before, some that I'm using, one that I just created just before. So create class, you add in the details, and then you create. All right, so once you've created a class, it'll be empty, has no classwork, and no people. Okay, to get some people, all you do is give them this code. Okay, so one way to do that is click on this little icon at the top and just go to the code and say display. So it's nice and big. If I were you, I'd screenshot this and add it to the PPTs or the lesson resources you use, or do a little poster on the room so if students are late or come in a few weeks, they can always add in. I'd suggest you add this to your ManageBack page as well, to find our regular online learning. Our Google Class page is, put the website and put this code. Okay, so you've created a class, you've added your students. Now you want to create material, you want to share things. So I use it out of the classroom, okay? And you've got some options: create, assignment, and material. Now reuse post is obviously great if you're teaching multiple grade 8 classes, but I find generally I use assignment and material. The difference really is assignment, you can do something cool, which is give each student a copy and then you can track their work, give them feedback on their progress. So let's just say grade 8, lesson 1, template or task or whatever, template, okay? So it's class task, I'm going to leave it unmarked, no due date, and I'm going to add a topic. So say it's quarter 3 culture. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Google Drive, get the appropriate worksheet or template or whatever. In this case, we'll go with this one. So here they can view the file and possibly they can edit it. So you've got to be careful about that. But what I love is make a copy for each student. Now you have to do this as soon as you create the assignment. You can't go back into this and do it later. So you'd have to create a new assignment. So make a copy for each student. You've got your basics. Okay, then you can put any other supporting details, video link, YouTube, some other document, like a PPT if you don't want them to be able to change it, instead of putting in the Google slide link just in case you've got it on edit, it can be a problem. And then you can either assign schedule for later or save as a draft. So we're just going to assign it. And then each student has a copy of that text, okay? So we've done access the page, create a class, sign up with the class code, create an assignment, material, give feedback on the progress. Okay, cool. So let's just go to a past task, say this, quarter 4 assessment task. You can see that one person's handed it in and it hasn't been marked. Oops. And 22 have handed in and been marked. Okay, so let's go into one of the students' work. So in class, if they're doing a task and you want to show it on the whiteboard, and you want to discuss an example, then easily you just click on the student, just show, okay, what have they done? So in this case, they've got whatever they're doing, filled in the template. Okay, you can see here on the side, you can give private comments to them. particularly if you want to give them progress comments or after. And of course, you can also add, like in any Google Doc, the particular comments along the way that they can respond to. Okay, so let's give feedback on progress and final comment, and share student responses with the whole class. Well, yeah, you just go to the different student. Okay, so it's Jasmine, your response about this, you can share, you can show it, you can point out some comments on it, etc. Okay, so Google Classroom, enjoy it, find it really flexible, it can connect with all your different Google Docs quite nicely, and it's a nice way to track student performance, give them feedback, and create a more collaborative environment.